First, I want to thank Scott. Scott was up in Springfield today, and he and Linda, they had even a couple of parties they could have went to tonight and had free drinks and food, but they decided to come here instead. So thank you, guys. Let's hear it for Scott. Thank you for doing that. And I also want to thank my mom for all of her treats. I told her, oh, please, no more, no more. And she says, well, Jim likes them, and one of Jim's last meetings maybe. So, yeah, so Brad loves them, so thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Kathy.
And I also want to thank the rest of my family, friends, and all of you for being here and being a part of the community. I really do wish that every single municipality did this. It kind of seems silly, but man, it would really be great, you know, if you guys had the voice in other areas, if it's the city and the school board and things. But I just want to encourage everybody to go to meetings. My speech is the shortest one ever, so just hang in there. But what a year it has been since we last spoke at this annual meeting. I made a renewed promise then that I would only put the taxpayers first in every decision that we make, and that's exactly what we've done. As many of you here have seen, it's not been easy. Many people ask, why do you even do it? In politics, it's often easier to take the path of least resistance, right? Here we've seen the easy path would just be to align with the long-standing group what they wanted, but that wasn't the best for the taxpayers. When I chose not to go along with that, there's been pushback, personal attacks, false narratives got created to take the focus away from the real issue. But the real issue has always been very simple: lower taxes and the best service. This past year hasn't been easy. About when I've heard about how the township is run and personal attacks, they were difficult to see and hear, not just for me, but my friends and family as well. However, through it all, I and this board, we stayed focused. We did what was right. We put you, the taxpayers, first, and we delivered results. Because of those efforts, taxpayers will now save around $200,000 every single year, and that's just in one office alone. If you look at our financial statement that we just passed, you will see that the Collinsville Township brought in more revenue than we spent last year, all while reducing the tax burden. That was made possible through responsible budgeting, securing grants, and making smart financial decisions. And this commitment to fiscal responsibility will continue. Now, this next part is very important, and I hope that everybody can try to understand this. Property taxes are rising at an unsustainable rate, and that affects everyone, regardless of your political affiliation. High taxes are forcing people to leave our community. As the population has declined, the tax base shrinks, and that leads to even greater financial strain on those who remain. Businesses take notice of this as well. And when they leave, it only compounds the problem even more. Look at the city of St. Louis. I can tell you for a fact, because I work on a board that works closely with the city. They no longer have the tax revenue coming in to fulfill basic services as their tax base has left. This is becoming a real problem. Other parts, and here as well, I love Collinsville, and I refuse to be a part of that cycle. I encourage all of you to hold every local unit of government accountable. That includes the city and the school district. This is not a game on whose side you're on. We must all find ways to operate more efficiently without cutting down essential services. And if that cannot be done, in some cases, then difficult but necessary decisions must be made, just like families do every day. No ordinary family just keeps getting to add things to their expenses. You have to make choices of what you need over what you want, period. I want to recognize our incredible staff. That's the reason that we're able to do more with less, is because of their dedication and commitment. They truly believe in serving this community. Let's hear it for the staff. Over the past year, we have helped a significant number of residents with essential needs like utilities and rent, among the highest levels of any township assistance in the county. Some may want us just to hand out a check to everyone. That is your tax dollars, though, and in many cases, that is not helping their issue or helping our community. Just like in Yellowstone Park, it states, do not feed the animals as they may become dependent and then attack when they don't get their free food. This senior center also continues to do something very special. I have personally seen how it has brought people together. Individuals who may have otherwise been alone now have friendships, purpose, and a sense of belonging. That positivity spreads throughout our community, and it matters. I encourage you to help us grow that impact. Spread the word. Join us for lunch daily at 11 a.m. or for breakfast on Wednesdays at 8:30. And if you know somebody who could benefit from being a part of this community, I ask you to bring them in. We're even planning a sock hop on May the 15th. And I hear we're going to have a wedding for a couple who met by coming here to CSC. Yeah. The good news is we're just getting started. We have over 3 years remaining in our term, and I remain fully committed to continuing this progress. I will not allow negativity to slow us down. I've heard it all, and it hasn't worked then, and it's not going to work in the future. I'm always open to ideas that can improve services and reduce cost. We will continue pursuing grants to bring more resources back to the Collinsville Township. We will continue strengthening this senior center. We will continue to help those who need a hand up during difficult times while always keeping our focus on the taxpayers, you who make it all possible. Lastly, I'm putting my hand out to anyone who would like to work with us. This is all of our community. We are truly in this together. And there's so much more we have in common than what separates us. We can all do so much more working together. So thank you guys for being here.